Hi everybody, Tommy here from Lovering Volvo Cars, and today I want to review with you one of my favorite apps, the Volvo On Call app. It's available for every major smartphone, Android, iPhone, as well as Windows phones, and what it does is it's a hub to connect you with your car. A lot of folks think it's really just for engine remote start. That's one of the most important functions and one of my favorite, especially given the climate that we're having lately. But it actually does a lot more, and I'd like to review all the different features of that app today. So one of the most important features of the app is the ability to start your engine remotely from the Volvo On Call app. The nice thing about that is it frees you from having to have a direct line of sight on your car. So at the end of a nice workday, instead of having to crowd the break room with all of your coworkers, pointing your remote out the window and hoping your car starts, you can, from the comfort of your own desk, just open up the app on your smartphone, press the remote start, and it will start and run anywhere from 1 to 15 minutes. You can specify that on the car. And it will actually run the last climate settings that are programmed in the car. So if it's summertime, you have the air conditioner going, it'll run the air conditioner. If it's the wintertime like it is now, and you have the heater set, it will run the heater. The other nice thing too is if your car is equipped with the climate package that has a heated windshield, it will also turn on the heated windscreen. The only difference between this and a conventional remote-based system is, in addition to freeing you up, and you can do it from anywhere you have an internet connection with your phone, it takes anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds to start the car. So the reason being, it goes internet connection from your phone to the satellite system, then through the cellular network, and then finally down to your car. So you have 30 to 90 seconds that it will take, depending on all those conditions. I sent the request about 30 seconds ago. You saw the light flash 3 times, and then stayed steadily on for just a moment, and the engine is now on. If you have to stay a little bit later, your boss comes in and says, hey, you gotta stay for 5 more minutes, don't worry, you can stop it. You just press stop engine on your car, and again, the same process goes anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds later, and the car will shut off just like it did. This is what the home screen of the app looks like on iOS on an iPhone. You have your engine remote start, your doors and locks as a status. It'll tell you if there's doors are unlocked or if the windows are open on your car, and then your distance to empty meter from your dashboard. And then clicking into any of these will bring you to the appropriate menu. For the remote start, this is where you can specify by dragging along here whether you want to run from anywhere from 1 minute all the way to 15 minutes, and then down here is where you start engine or you stop your engine. This is also the only screen when you're on iOS that will require either your fingerprint or enter your passcode to start. And this is a protection feature to make sure that if one of your young ones is playing with your phone, they inadvertently open the app, they can't just start the car and let it run in your garage, for example. So if you hit start engine, it will require you to use Touch ID or your passcode. So moving back. The doors and windows must be locked in order for the remote start to actually work. So if the windows are open, or if there's a door open, or if the vehicle is unlocked, it will not remote start. But you can check the status of it here. And that also gives you the opportunity to lock and unlock your car remotely if necessary. So if you drop your car off at the airport, you're running late for your flight, you forgot, oh goodness, did I lock it? You can actually press this lock button and it will send a request to your car to lock it. Also takes about 30 to 90 seconds. Ask me how I know that. That's happened to me at the Boston airport before. And this final here, for the distance empty, you actually will bring up your virtual dashboard, which shows you the full remaining fuel level in your car, as well as distance empty, average consumption, your average speed, the current odometer, and then your both trip meters. This is convenient if you're on the road a lot as a sales rep and you have to track your mileage. No more need to run out to your car to either get your odometer or a trip meter. You can just open up the app and it gets updated every time you turn your car off. And this top menu hamburger, as it's called, on the top left-hand side will open up the expanded menu where you can also locate your vehicle and honk and flash if necessary. So if you can't figure out where your car is parked, this will tell you where it is parked currently. So you can see we're actually parked in Concord. You can flash your lights and you can honk and flash your lights as well. This menu also brings up send destination, which allows you to search for different destinations and addresses and send them to your car's navigation system, which is fantastically convenient. If you're gonna copy a text message that has an address in it, or if you're just looking for the nearest coffee shop, you can type that into the search bar, and after you locate it, you hit send to vehicle, and when you turn your vehicle on next, it will pull it up automatically and ask you if you want to set that as a destination in the navigation system. You also have access here to any warnings that you may have. So on the off chance that you would need wiper fluid, if it's getting close to booking time for maintenance, if your tail light is out or your headlamp or brake fluid, this would show up under this warning system. And this will also, if any of these come up, will also show on the home screen of the app if the applicable event is triggered. And then finally, you can actually request roadside assistance from the app as well if necessary. It will pull up what the VIN number is and the license of the car. One last thing I want to show you about the app is actually very cool. If you're a multi-Volvo family, you can actually program several cars with your Volvo ID. That's what this little switch symbol is here. You can actually will let you switch between different cars. In this case, I also have my wife's car in here too. So if you're driving your significant other's car or your child's car, you can just click on that and it'll show you the status of that as well. Remote start, doors are locked and opened, distance empty, etc. That's a fantastic feature, like I said, if you have a multi-Volvo family, just to make sure that you're always up to date on what's going on with every car in your household. So 2 more features I want to share with you about the Volvo On Call app. The first is the driving journal, and when the driving journal is enabled, it will actually track every single trip that you take between starting and stopping of the motors. It'll track your fuel efficiency, it'll track where the car has been driven, and it'll even track the trip distance for that, and it will show them all as a log in the app. That's actually very convenient, again, if you're on the road a lot and you have to bill clients for your mileage. That way you can just pull them all up individually. The second and last feature I want to review with you is the notification function available within the Volvo On Call app. That will trigger a notification if your car is unlocked for more than 30 minutes, or if the alarm has gone off, or if the remote start was interrupted for whatever reason. It will ding a notification both on your phone, and if you have a smart wearable, it will go off on there as well. There are also apps available for both the Microsoft smartwatch as well as the Apple Watch too, which mimic some of the functions that are available in the app as well. Again, this is Tommy from Lovering Volvo Cars. If you have any questions about the Volvo On Call app or have any ideas for other videos you'd like to see, please share them in the comment section below, and visit us at any of our 3 stores in Nashua, Concord, and Meredith, New Hampshire. Thanks for watching.